guys, welcome back. Now, I know you know that rhythm, right? At 23 years old, this self-taught music producer has moved from being the online or the lineup to selectors who perform and, you know, them up on stage. He was at Burna Boy's concert producing chart-topping dancehall hits with some of the biggest names in the industry through his record label, Mac Productions. So DJ Mac is here with us. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Your mommy stayed this morning, she called it Jason, no, sir?
Yeah.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
So you're 23 years old.
No, I just turned 24 in February.
You just turned in February?
Yeah.
February when?
28.
Oh, okay. You're not.
I almost get you leave.
Yeah, no, you're not Aquarian. It's because I'm a 7th of February, so.
So isn't the same Pisces?
No, 7 is Aquarian. You don't know your signs?
No.
Anyways, we could talk about the music side of things, right? 24 years old, and you decide that this is what you're taking on. How long have you been doing music, though?
All right, I've actually been DJing from when I was like 13, 14. But I never actually take it professional until like 15 or so. I would go like to the DJ competitions around all the different schools, Woolman's, Immaculate, Andrews. We used to go all of them. We used to try out for all of them. You get me? Go Woolman's barbecue competition at stadium. I do all of the run around as a schoolers. You get me? For try to get my name out there. So from then, it was actually in COVID around 2019, 2020 that I actually started to produce. So I've only been producing for 4 years now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was about to ask you that because being a DJ, I mean, like, you know, you're up on the turntable, you're mixing music, that kind of thing for the parties and stuff, and then becoming a producer, which isn't so kind of far-fetched because you have many selectors and DJs who start that way and then end up being producers, right?
Yeah. It's a natural calling, I would say, if you want to push the needle just a little bit for your career, you know.
All right, so we just heard one rhythm a while ago that we've been hearing all summer long, that's for sure. There is Hard Fiesta by Armani, Speed Off, and Lumba by Valiant. Still up, okay, some songs from Chronic Law. Some of them we can't even say the title because, of course, we're on TV. Chosen by Reticle, and you also co-produced Drift with TJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a lot of hits right there, though, already.
For 4 years.
Yeah, exactly. How you feel about doing all of that, though? It kind of different from the hardness of the game. Actually know the sound that people want to hear. Which is what? What's the sound that people want to hear?
It's just new, fresh. For example, what I would always use as a marker for myself is, for example, that an artist is supposed to perform your song specifically on a stage show. The moment the instrumental play, boom, it's supposed to be an instant effect, like if the artist, before I even say anything. So I use that as a measure or a metric for say, all right, my stuff have to always be different. It have to always sound fresh. So for example, you play the Fiesta rhythm right now. As it play, you get me? You know that, all right, DJ Mac, Fiesta rhythm. Yeah. You get me? Whichever artist on stage supposed to perform it right now, them on the rhythm already are, you know? So I try to keep my stuff kind of different.
Do you think the bass line has anything to do with that?
For sure. That's just the natural way of dancehall. That's what we move off of. It's called, you know, we have something called BPM, beats per minute. So how fast the beat is moving, that's how fast your heart beats as well. So we move off of that. Is energy, is music, everything is going through your body. Yeah. You get me? So.
Okay, so, you know, just talking about how different you think, you just said a while ago, you know what the people want to hear. Do you think that differentiates you from, you know, other producers out there?
For sure, because I'm more go for stuff that's all more commercial, something that we can play on Weekend Smile. You get me? Even
though some of the songs can be played on Weekend Smile, but the rhythms can play.
Yeah, at least the rhythm, even if the rhythm alone have to play, we can play the rhythm alone. Yeah. You get me? But that's, I try to go for stuff that's more commercial and that can transcend to a bigger barrier more than just being local. Yeah. You know?
The Fiesta rebirth, I would call it, really has kind of brought back the whole juggling idea in the game, right? Wouldn't you say that? Like juggling has kind of had, you know, a rebirth over the past year.
It's a part of it. Yeah. Because, you know, last year, you know, we had Big Bunks with him, and then Russian did the go-go clubs. So it's a part of the movement of reviving and revamping jugglings and that original dancehall sound.
Yeah. All right. The question here my producer asks is, with Vybz Kartel's release from prison, how do you think his return will influence the current music scene?
Kartel is just gonna continue doing what he does. Him already have the influence. Him gonna continue being Vybz Kartel. I don't think it's gonna be like a big massive change to the sound. Or he probably have to more adapt to what we're doing. You know? Because that's what, remember kids run the music now, run what is hot now. They determine what is what now. They determine, say, oh, that artist hot, or this rhythm hot, or this thing hot now, you know? Remember social media run the thing now, so them kind of work with what we're doing, as well as still continue to doing what he's doing. Yeah,
but he's been known for his versatility and his adaptability. So do you think
Of course, easily. Yeah. And he's been doing it, so it's not a question.
Yeah.
Kartel.
How do you kind of stay above the noise in the industry? Because there's a lot of noise in the industry, as you know. How do you manage to stay above it all and focus on your music?
Noise in what sense?
Yeah, distractions, conversations, cas, quarrel, all kind of stuff. How do you manage to stay above it?
I've had my fair share of the cas and the nice, so I definitely know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's just tunnel vision, really and truly. Like, despite, I always have to believe in yourself and believe in what you're doing and believe in the team you have as well, because I can't do it by myself. I have a team, I have a manager, I have, assistant, or I have co-producers as well. I have to stay, if I crash out, then the whole operation go down. You get me? So we can't afford for that to happen. So at the end of the day, I kind of have to just know that I'm doing this for a bigger purpose, not for myself.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for everybody else around me.
And is that the biggest lesson that you've learned since you started over the 4 years?
Yeah, and also that even in a time of adversity, good things must happen after.
Yeah.
No matter how you go through a bad time, it have to come back to good. Have to.
Love that. DJ Mac, the big question is, what's next for the producer? What's going to be the next rhythm? How do you follow up Fiesta?
I'm actually doing a 10-track EP.
Nice.
That's going to be really good. I have veteran artists, we have the young artists. We have, You
don't want to call the name on Weekend Smile and give you a little exclusive? No? Maybe?
It's mostly like, it's going to be some features that you guys wouldn't really expect, like 2 artists collaborating together,
really?
Type of thing. Yeah.
Cool.
So probably have a Sizzla and Drake song. We don't know. You get me? Like that kind of unexpected type of.
Well, hey, you heard it right here first on Weekend Smile, guys. When they hear it, you know what's happening. Thank you so much for joining us today. All the very best with your music. Congratulations on everything so far. Can't wait to see what next we'll come up with.
Yeah,
all right?
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Music producer and DJ Mac joining us right here on Weekend Smile. More to come. Stay with us.